So for today, we're going to be looking at the Aion Renewal stuff for the Hunters. If you guys don't know, we've already done the review video and the shader video. They're both right here. You guys can check it out. And definitely check them out because I do think they're worth checking out. I will be looking at the pieces from the Aion Renewal set and then making individual sets from those pieces. So that way we can see what we can do with this armor set, because it's weird. I think the armor set looks super cool, but as individual pieces, I almost hate them a little. But we're going to be getting into the Hunter sets here. Remember, Titan and Warlocks, you guys are going to be getting your own videos soon. But if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help, because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification, because that also does help. Remember, the Discord is up, so if you want to join in, definitely join in. The invitation is in the description, so that way you guys can just join. But yeah, other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the Hunter set. So let's look at the pieces and then I'll explain my thoughts on this. So Mask of Bacchus, base look, interlaced grips, Lightkin vest, the Aion Renewal strides, and then the Steeplechase cloak, or Aion. I don't know how to say that shit. So Shaderized Lucid, specifically because I wanted the bandages or the straps to showcase. So that's why we chose Lucid, because Lucid is showcasing all of the individual straps, which is in the stomach. Like, the whole aspect of this was, okay, so I want to like really lean into the straps. So interlaced grips was one that I immediately thought of because I knew it had a lot of straps, specifically on the left side. And I knew Lightkin vest also had straps in there as well. So a few things to note. This set is using two pieces of seasonal pass ornaments, specifically the Steeplechase cloak and the interlaced grips. Now, starting today, I'm going to be using a lot more season pass ornaments because fortunately Bungie is bringing back the seasonal passes. In the latest TWAB, I'll hopefully have it up here, but they are going to be bringing back some seasonal stuff. Now, I don't know how expensive it's going to be because we don't have it in our hands right now, but it does mean that we're going to be able to just get a lot of the old stuff back in the game. So that's why I'm going to feel less guilty about using seasonal ornaments. And to be fair, I mean, I have them. I want to use it. So I will still showcase some like, if you don't have these two, I will still like show you what I would do differently, just because I'm a good guy like that. But the first one would be interlaced grips, obviously, because this one is a little bit more needed because this has a lot of straps. The thing that I would probably tell you would most likely be the this one. I know it's going to be a Lightkin grips with Lightkin vest, but that's going to be the best one I'm going to tell you to do, just because it has straps in there as well. It's symmetrical, which that's cool. The boots are not. That's why I'm like, I don't really care for that. Just because I don't know of another one that has straps. I mean, to be fair, you could do something like this and try to find a shader that's better than this, so that way this cloth can be green or the same color as well. But that's gonna be a problem you have to solve. Yeah, like something like that would be fine, but then you lose the distinct coloring, which is kind of like the whole thing. So yeah, I guess you could do this one. No, that's a seasonal ornament, or a season pass ornament, I should say. Where's the base one for that one? Because the base one would probably be really cool. The only thing is it is asymmetrical, but at the same time, everything about this set is asymmetrical, so it doesn't really matter. You could do anti-extinction because it does have straps, but it's the opposite color, so I would say choose the original one over that one, which is where the hell are you, dog? Oh wait, this one has straps. Yeah, this one has straps, and you can get this in Eververse, or not Eververse. You can get this through Saint 14. You don't have to play Trials at all. You can just buy it from them straight off. So that's going to be really cool. Not only that one, but a lot of the other Trials of Osiris ones are going to be really cool. So let me see. This one. You can do this one, but that is the Vanguard version. Where's the original, bruv? Because the original one would be good as well. No, that's not the original, bro. Oh, I guess you could do some of the white ones. I'm not a fan of the white ones, but I know there's... Here it is. Yeah, so you could do something like that if you wanted more straps in there. And then for the bond or a cloak, you could probably really do anything you want. So I'm not going to really speak upon this too much because you could do a lot of things here. The cloak really is not contingent on this because again, you can do something like this and it'll be fine, or this one, which looks pretty cool actually. But yeah, the bond actually really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things because it's all about the straps for me. So that's kind of like my whole shtick. So hunters, let me know what you guys think about the first one. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the helmet. Now this one's interesting because we're using the Eternal Vengeance vest with the digital variants, which is a combo that I like to do, but we're doing it in a different style because we're using the Omega Mechanos grasp and then the Covert Ranger cloak. So Dusted Tomb specifically because the boots have this red dot that does not change color, and the arms have this blue right here that does not change color. So immediately it was like, okay, Dusted Tome, dope shader, has a red glow, but also has blue in there. And then Argent Territorn for the cloak because Dusted Tome has a very like a desaturated, fucked up blue, which I was like, I don't like that. So I just decided to use Argent Territorn because it has a really good blue. So I genuinely love this one. Now, granted, I would probably switch out the cloak because I do like this. This looks fucking badass, but there are some other things you could do instead. It's just one of those things of like, what would you want to do? Because I don't want to do something like that. I want to keep it in the realm of like, I could see this being like a Vex enemy has like infiltrated an Exo, and this is kind of like his, like the eye is just him awakening as a Vex or something. I don't know, something like super goofy like that. So something like this, obviously we'd have to switch out the shader for, okay, where was this one? Season of the Pirates. I think that one is Season of the Pirates. Dive. I think no. Recycle. Where are you? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Season of. Yeah, that's fucking the Pirate season, no? Hey. So something like this. I actually wouldn't mind this because the spikes go really well with the spikes on right here, the arms. So something like this actually would be pretty decent, but there's a lot of things you can do. You can do something like this where it's like, oh shit, like he's becoming, I don't know, fucking something, you know? So there's a few things you could do, but at the end of the day, I feel like this, I just wanted to keep it like this because this felt pretty cool. Granted, I don't know, I like it and I don't like it, but let me know what you guys think about this set. As for the next set, we're going to be using the Aion chest piece and the twofold crown strides. The other pieces are going to be Charmed I'm Sure for the Liar's Handshake, Photonic Cowl for the helmet, and then the Aion Renewal cloak. So this one is obviously going for a cloth look with minimal armor, aside from Charmed I'm Sure obviously, but this one I think came out really cool. Granted, I know people are going to be like Sato Tribe again, but this one's actually a good reason. Unfortunately, shadering this was a nightmare because yeah, obviously these take two different colors. Now granted, I could have like really gone in and see like, okay, like what shaders can I use so that way I can, like I could have done something like this, which this actually doesn't look that bad. It's just the fact that like I have to be careful of what I choose because I want the cloths to be one color and not like you know, like vibe into like different colors, because again, I didn't want that. So which is why I went with Sato Tribe, because it combines all of them pretty neatly. I mean, to be fair, this is a little darker than the pants, so I do understand if people are like, it's not even the same color. Completely warranted, which is why like, let's see if we can find a better color here. So like, damn, that's close. That is really close. Actually, you know what? Now we'll go to the one we looked at before, because I actually didn't mind that one. Yeah, this one. This one's actually really cool. No other glow, which means that the Continuum Alloy shader or glow will not be a problem, because unfortunately the Photonic Cowl, these blue dots don't change color. So that's kind of like another problem that I had with this, but this actually looks really, really good. So is this the best one here? I want to say this one's the coolest one here. The first and second one are really cool as well, but this one's just kind of like shader change, just completely made it that much better. So let me know what you guys think about the third set. And then last but not least, we have the Aion Renewal grips, grips For the helmet, Diamondborn mask, Sublime vest. For the exotic, Speedloader slacks, and then tech set cloak. This one looks really cool. I really like this one. Granted, I could have done a better choice with the shadering, considering everything is using like off colors except like the arms and the back of the helmet. That being said, I mean, the best I could have done would probably been like something like this, which meh. I don't really care for that. I mean, to be fair, you could have also done no, because you can still see the off coloring there. This used to be such a good shader for combining armor sets. Bungie fucking destroyed that shit. But yeah. Oh, I guess I could have done this one. This one doesn't look like bad at all, actually. But yeah, shader wise, you can just do anything. I chose Dreaming Spectrum because I really like this shader. I just don't like the glow, which is green for some fucking weird reason. So I like the set a lot. There's not a lot that I would change. I think the Sublime vest with the Aion renewals looks really good, and I have really nothing to add to this one because there is no. Yeah, all of this is pretty new aside from the the Diamondborn mask. Sublime, I think, is the only problematic piece because this one you can only get through Guardian games, if I remember correctly, which just left. So if you were to ask me, like, I don't have that, what would you choose differently there? I'd probably be like, yeah, this, honestly. Probably, yeah, this actually looks like pretty decent with it. Probably switch out the cloak for like this one, and then maybe switch out the helmet. I mean, at this point, we're just making a new set all over again, but I would understand if people didn't like that because, again, I can understand people not having certain pieces. So something like this actually would be pretty decent as well. Switch out the shader for maybe, this is the only problem is that this, I'm just gonna do this, yeah. So something like this actually would be pretty cool. So this is a season pass ornament, but you can get this right now. So like, just play the game, have the season pass, and then you'll get the multi-cell mask, which I think is beautiful. But if not, I mean, dog, this is completely fine as well. This looks dope as well. So hunters, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making these sets, surprisingly. I will say this set right here, this one was the hardest one for me because I was like, I don't know what I want to do with the boot. I know I want to go with like a Fallen theme type of thing because the Fallen usually have like really asymmetrical sets. So that's why I was attached to this one being a Fallen theme. But the most fun I had was probably this one, if I'm being quite honest. This one was just like, immediately came to me. I knew I wanted to use the Star Eaters with the ornament on, and everything else kind of fell in line, and I was like, oh, this looks so cool. So yeah, definitely probably one of the more better pieces from the, what's this ornament called? From the digital variants. Definitely one of the more better digital variants that I've made. So remember, Discord is up, so if you want to join, definitely join, so that way you guys can showcase some of the sets that you've made. But other than that, appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.